anybody who works up at the State House in Concord, listen to us and pay attention, because as Emma Gonzalez said, we're calling BS. New Hampshire has remained stagnant and unchanging for too long, so stuck in our ways and so divided among ourselves that it feels like we're stuck in time, refusing to move forward, refusing to pay a cent or in taxes, or pass legislation that keeps the most vulnerable members of our community safe. And for what? For that old slogan, live free or die, that slogan that I'm sure is ringing through people's minds across the state today as they stand and watch our march, our movement. Let me say this, your children are not living free. Your children are watching as students across the nation die, waiting and wondering who might be next, if tragedy might be waiting right outside our classroom doors. Common sense gun control isn't a violation of the Second Amendment, and it won't infringe on your rights, especially not if you're a safe and qualified gun owner. As an organization, Students Against Gun Violence, the organizing people for this, ask for the following. 1, a required license to carry, both concealed and open. 2, a raising of the legal firearm purchase age to 21. 3, a banning of all assault weapons and high-capacity magazines, as well as accessories that increase firing speeds like bump stocks and expanded magazines. 4, legal ban of firearms in school zones, which we don't have. 5, a lowering of the voting age for local elections to 16, and 6, the implementation of universal background checks in New Hampshire. Now, number 5 may seem odd to some of you, but we have seen the government system of New Hampshire, how the elections for local representatives go time and time again, and we are tired of being forced to stand by and watch as the people whose legislation impacts our lives hugely and whose impact we are fully capable of understanding are elected without our consent or best interests in mind. If the adults of New Hampshire will not defend us, speak for us, fight for us, or stand for us, then we demand the right to stand for ourselves. Know this too, regardless of a change in voting age, many of us can, will soon be able to, and do vote. We are paying attention. We are watching who stands by our side and who fails to show up. We are looking for the bystanders, and we are remembering their names and their faces. For the politicians listening who might hear these words, I'd like to round out my speech by asking you a question. The hardest question, the one that nobody else wants to ask you. From every New Hampshire politician who fails to take immediate action on ensuring student safety, I would like an answer to the question, how many more? What is your number? The number of students and teachers and school employees that die before you start paying attention, before you start acting, before you stop pretending like this issue is one of unavoidable tragedies and not one of government's clinging to outdated rules. As of now, according to the numbers collected by ballotpedia.org, a voter information site, your number stands at 177. The number of people killed in school shootings since 1990, not including university or college shootings. These were kids my age, teachers like mine. That number is unacceptable. There have been so many school shootings since Columbine that I'm not even sure which one to tell you should have been the last straw, but I can tell you this. I should not have to stand up here. I should not have to make this speech. My friends and peers should not have to march in the snow just to make our voices heard for one day. These laws should have been passed ages ago. Our students should have been safe in their schools from the day we saw the pattern start to emerge. But we are here. I am making this speech, and I did march through the snow with my friends. Let this be the last time a group of students has to say this. Let this be the last time students have to do this. Let us be the last class of students that go to school every day wondering what's waiting for us inside. Let us be the people that said enough and meant it. Thank you.